hello friends, started recording, and then someone called me. It was those stupid tax relief things. We got your information, but I don't know how you're getting my information. Stop calling me. Thanks. So, that was my rant. I wanted to do a little weight loss thing. So, still have not gotten answers on the autoimmune. I just did another huge round of blood work. She said that'll help rule out which ones it is, and if I get another positive on one of them, then I have to do a liver biopsy, which I don't want to do, to confirm it. So still no news on that. But about a month and a half ago is kind of when I started to kind of kick my butt in gear. I've struggled with my weight my whole life. It's been something that I have done, crash diets, lost 30 pounds, and then I gain it back within the next year. So I have been doing it healthy this time, which is a whole different thing. For me, I have almost completely stopped drinking soda. It's not something to me personally that I'm like, I'm never drinking soda again. I'm just trying not to drink it as often. I always have my water bottle with me now, and I try to drink, I believe this bottle is 32 ounces. I try to drink 2 or 3 of them a day. So I'm doing pretty good in that sense. When I went to the doctor a couple weeks ago, I was up in weight about 3 pounds, which seemed kind of strange. We had just gotten back from Disneyland, and we didn't really eat that much while we were there, and I didn't really feel like I had eaten that much, and I had stopped drinking soda for about 3 weeks before, completely no soda. Some juice here and there, milk, obviously I'm keeping, but it was very strange that I was like, I gained weight. How did I gain weight? Okay. But with my autoimmune, my doctor said that can be common with things going on. So I've just kind of been ignoring that part of it. But then a couple days after that, for like 2-ish, 3 days, I was literally going pee every like 20 minutes. I was like, okay, I have a small bladder. I've always known that. I always have to pee often, but that was ridiculous. And I was like, I'm not drinking any more water than the last couple days, so like, what's going on? And so then I weighed myself like a week later, and I was down at least 5 pounds. So my body was clearly holding on to some water weights. So that is something that I am trying to pay attention to, because I've never really paid attention to water weight. I was always just like, oh joy, I gained 3 pounds. So I'm trying to pay attention to my consistent weight versus what it is day by day. Because I am drinking a lot more water. So, was that a hawk? Oh, maybe that was a vulture. Never mind. I thought I saw a hawk, but I think it was just a vulture. So anyways, I have been continuing to be in a deficit. I'm trying to equal around 1,500 calories. I think any less is when I start to get really dizzy and start to get really faint and weak. So I think 15 is a good balance for me. Some days it's more, sometimes it's less. I'm really trying to not be super strict with it, which is something that some people might disagree with, where if you want to lose weight, you should be strict with it. But I'm just not going to live my life like that. I'm not going to be like, oh, I can't have a piece of cake on my birthday because I already got to my calories. Like, no, I'm okay with just living day to day normally in a deficit. And then, like last night, I had a little bit of ice cream. It's fine. So I am trying to aim around 12 to 1500 calories a day right now. So I am working on getting, oh my God, I swear on my life, I haven't yawned all day. It's only 12:30. I haven't yawned all day, and now all of a sudden I'm yawning like crazy. So I am just working on eating more volume of food, fruits and vegetables, and we haven't been eating fast food. Trying to think of the last time. We got Panda maybe 2 weeks ago. Yeah, I want to say about 2 weeks ago, and that was the last time I ate out. So I've been cooking at home. I've been trying to fill up on fruits and vegetables or a salad before I eat, our main dinner. We usually have like a meat and then like rice or pasta or potatoes, some kind of starchy carb on the side. And then I just eat a salad before I start that and try to fill myself up a little bit. And I am down 7 pounds total, which is kind of exciting. It's not huge. I'm trying, reward yourself for the little things, but I'm also nowhere near my weight goal. My weight goal is still to drop 25 pounds. Is my comfortable weight. That is I call it my realistic goal. And then 45, 50-ish would be a better goal. But I also don't know if I want to get down to that low, personally. So I am doing weights at the gym, more than cardio, because I'm not a cardio person. I hate it so much. I would much rather sit there and do weights for an hour than sit on the treadmill for an hour, and it burns more calories, so that's exciting. I have not been working the last week and a half. It's just a really slow season for us up here. So I'm looking at getting a second job. Fingers crossed I can get one soon. Just part-time, just to work a couple consistent hours and hourly instead of all based on appointments. So hopefully that'll kind of help my income a little bit more, because it's been a little stressy. So I am, damn it, stupid fucking trucks. So I've been working on that. I have a really full weekend this weekend. Today's Friday. Saturday and Sunday are pretty busy. Monday I have off, and then Tuesday I switched an appointment from today to Tuesday, and then I'm hoping to have an interview or two. So fingers crossed on one of those. And then I think I have an appointment Wednesday, and then not really anything the rest of the week. So it's just kind of a slow season right now. Summertime, people are on vacations, which sucks, but it'll pick up later. So that's kind of good too. So yeah, I just wanted to, because I really want to document my weight loss stuff, because like I said, I have done it wrong my whole life, with crash diets and then binging and then not eating anything. Or at one point I was trying to keep below 700 calories a day. I was eating crackers, cucumber, lunch meat, and I don't remember what else, but that was about my diet. That was probably about 6 or 7 years ago. So it's definitely something that I am changing, and I'm working on trying to just have a healthier lifestyle versus worrying about the weight. We do have probably 2 big vacations coming up. Going to Arizona and Disney for a week for a rave, and then Disneyland in September. And then October, we are hoping to get out to Texas to see our best friends before their baby gets here. So it's not realistic to be at my drop 25 pounds by then. It's pretty unrealistic. But I'm hoping to drop another 10 pounds by then. Let's see, it's end of June, so about 2.5 more months. I feel like that's pretty doable. The last 2-ish weeks since I haven't been working, it's been mainly diet stuff, and I haven't been exercising that much because I wasn't leaving the house because I don't want to spend gas, because gas is $5 a gallon, so didn't want to do that. So we have a little weight at home, like a little kettlebell that I was using a little bit, but not a ton. So I feel like when I start kicking my butt back into gear to go to the gym more often, that'll help shed. I almost said shred. I don't think that's the right word. Shed the weight more quickly. Wow, I'm stuttering. So that's that. So like I said, I want to document all of this, just to kind of be proud of myself. And if anyone else is struggling with their weight loss, you're not alone, babe. I'm right here with you. So if anyone needs a support system, comment down below, because I'm down for it. And I'll see you guys later.